Adam Sandler has always been a figure who defies easy categorization in the world of cinema. Known predominantly for his uproarious comedic performances that have filled theaters and streaming platforms alike, Sandler possesses a chameleon-like ability to shift gears into more introspective and emotionally charged roles. His latest venture, the film J. Kelly, directed by the acclaimed Noah Baumbach, exemplifies this versatility in a way that has critics and audiences buzzing with anticipation. When asked about the swirling rumors of an Oscar nomination for his work in this project, Sandler's response was characteristically humble and grounded. He expressed a simple joy in having been part of the production, crediting Baumbach's vision and the collective efforts of the cast. This statement, delivered with his signature blend of sincerity and self-deprecation, underscores not just his appreciation for the collaborative art of filmmaking but also hints at a deeper personal satisfaction derived from stepping into characters that challenge him beyond the laughs. At the heart of J. Kelly is a narrative that weaves together elements of drama, introspection, and subtle humor, much like Baumbach's previous works that have garnered critical acclaim. Baumbach, a filmmaker whose career has been marked by sharp, witty explorations of human relationships, think Marriage Story or Frances Ha, brings his keen eye for emotional nuance to this story. The film marks his return to the director's chair since White Noise in 2022, a period during which audiences have eagerly awaited his next offering. J. Kelly stars Sandler alongside a powerhouse ensemble that includes George Clooney, Laura Dern, and Billy Crudup, each bringing their own storied histories to the screen. Clooney, in particular, takes center stage as the titular J. Kelly, a famous movie actor whose life is a whirlwind of glamour and unspoken turmoil. Sandler portrays Ron, Jay's devoted manager, a role that allows him to delve into the complexities of loyalty, regret, and self-discovery. The synopsis of the film paints a vivid picture of its emotional landscape. It follows Jay and Ron as they embark on an impromptu journey across Europe, a trip that begins as a mere escape but evolves into something profoundly transformative. Along the cobblestone streets of historic cities and amidst the serene countrysides, these two men are compelled to confront the ghosts of their past decisions. For Jay, it's the weight of a celebrity existence that has left him disconnected from his true self. The tagline captures this essence perfectly: everybody knows J. Kelly, but J. Kelly doesn't know himself. Ron, ever the steadfast supporter, finds himself mirroring these struggles, questioning the sacrifices he's made in service to another's dreams. The journey forces them to re-evaluate their bonds with family and friends, pondering the legacies they wish to leave behind in a world that often prioritizes fame over fulfillment. This setup allows for moments of raw vulnerability, interspersed with Baumbach's trademark dry wit, creating a dramedy that resonates on multiple levels. The film's premiere at the Venice International Film Festival was nothing short of electric, a testament to its potential impact. On the evening of August 28, as the credits rolled, the audience erupted into a sustained standing ovation that lasted a full 10 minutes. This rare occurrence in the often jaded world of film festivals spoke volumes about the picture's resonance. Clooney, seated prominently, shared a tender moment with his wife Amal, who appeared visibly moved by the film's emotional depth. The actor then rose to embrace Sandler and Baumbach, the three men sharing a hug that symbolized the camaraderie forged during production. Such reactions are not handed out lightly at Venice, a festival known for its discerning palette and history of spotlighting Oscar contenders. The applause seemed to affirm what many in the industry had suspected. J. Kelly was not just another entry in Baumbach's oeuvre but a potential award season juggernaut. For Sandler, the prospect of an Oscar nod represents a milestone that has eluded him despite a career spanning over 3 decades. His path to this point has been anything but conventional. Emerging from the comedy trenches of Saturday Night Live in the early 1990s, Sandler quickly parlayed his sketch humor roots into a string of box office behemoths like Happy Gilmore, The Wedding Singer, and Big Daddy. These films cemented his status as a comedic everyman, capable of eliciting belly laughs through exaggerated antics and heartfelt undercurrents. Yet, beneath the surface, Sandler has long harbored ambitions to explore dramatic territory. His forays into more serious fare began tentatively with Punch Drunk Love in 2002, where director Paul Thomas Anderson cast him against type as a socially awkward loner whose rage simmers just below a fragile exterior. That performance earned him widespread praise and a Golden Globe nomination, hinting at the dramatic reservoir within. Building on that momentum, Sandler continued to balance comedy with gravity in subsequent projects. Reign Over Me, 2007, directed by Mike Binder, saw him as a man grappling with profound grief in the wake of 9/11, a role that demanded raw emotional exposure and garnered him another round of accolades. Then came Uncut Gems, 2019, the Safdie brothers' frenetic thriller that showcased Sandler as Howard Ratner, a diamond dealer spiraling into chaos through his compulsive gambling. Widely regarded as one of his career bests, the film earned him an Independent Spirit Award nomination and reignited conversations about his untapped potential. In interviews around that time, Sandler spoke candidly about the thrill of shedding the goofy comedian label, emphasizing how these roles allowed him to tap into personal vulnerabilities. J. Kelly builds on this trajectory, offering a character whose quiet intensity and relational dynamics provide Sandler with ample room to flex his dramatic muscles. Clooney's endorsement of Sandler's abilities adds significant weight to the Oscar chatter. In a revealing joint interview, Clooney described the film as heavy, at times, a departure from Sandler's usual lighter fare, but one that highlights his profound range. He recounted urging the cast to treat Sandler not as the Sandman of comedy lore but as a beautiful, wonderful actor. Clooney pointed out how Sandler's blockbuster paychecks often pigeonhole him into comedies, making his dramatic turns all the more revelatory. When he does these other beautiful uncut gems kinds of movies, it reminds people of that, Clooney noted, underscoring the surprise factor that could sway Academy voters. This sentiment echoes a broader industry narrative. Sandler's dramatic work often flies under the radar amid his prolific output through Happy Madison Productions, his banner responsible for a steady stream of Netflix comedies.